Did I just get fleshed? That's the question so many drivers in Western Australia ask themselves the moment they go through an intersection on amber, or worse, just as it turns red. In Australia, red light cameras don't give you any grace period. Less than a second after the light goes red, if you cross the stop line, you'll cop a fine. The amber light lasts about 4.5 seconds. Let's count from the time the light changes. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's ample time. It may not be safe slamming on the brakes, especially if there's a heavy vehicle close behind you. Don't brake suddenly if it's safe to proceed. Here is the real footage. My friend got fined for crossing the stop line less than a second after it turned red. We're talking less than 1 second into red. Later in this video, check out the comments section and how many people don't understand the rules. I get people are calling him out for not staying in the right lane, but he ran a red light. In many jurisdictions, including Western Australia, the red light cameras are calibrated to trigger as soon as the signal goes red. A camera flash doesn't mean a guaranteed fine, and here's why. Watch the right turning lane. The first car, a four-wheel drive, comfortably slips through on amber. The second, a taxi, also goes through after a few seconds of amber. But the third car rolls in just a second after it's gone red, and that driver copped a fine. 300 Australian dollars and 3 demerit points at a time of this offence in March 2024. One of the reasons I decided to publish this video is because many of my former students who passed the driving tests and now I take them for advanced lessons in peak hour traffic often tell me stories of people getting fined for going through amber lights. That's simply not how it works. Many drivers don't realize the amber light is your legal warning. You won't get fined for entering on amber. Only crossing after it's gone red gets you a fine. Seeing a red light while you are already transiting through the intersection is not the same as crossing the stop line after it's gone red. In conclusion, in WA, main roads have calibrated red light cameras to trigger only when you enter on red, not on amber. The second reason I chose to publish a video on this topic is because in the short clip I posted last month, the majority of people who commented were completely wrong. Now, the reason I shared that video in the first place wasn't about the amber light. It was to highlight the driver coming from the opposite direction who ignored a clear give way sign, which forced us into the right lane. But even on the topic of give way, I was dumbfounded by how many comments show a clear lack of understanding of road rules. Here's that video. Can you believe that this driver forced us to go to the right lane? We were turning and we had priority over the car that had to give way. But he's going over the line and continuing over the line, forcing us to go to the right lane. Can you believe it? I could see the driver's facial expression expressing dissatisfaction with our actions. Firstly, in regards to the give way scenario, a lot of people are saying you should go to the right lane and somebody who's got to give way from the opposite direction, they should go to the left lane. No, this isn't about proving a point. It's about educating drivers so we can all be safer and more courteous on the roads. Back to the amber light and legality of entering on amber. Now, some comments are saying things like, I get people are calling him out for not staying in the right lane, but he ran a red light. The driver that was sitting next to me, who was fully licensed driver by the way, entered on amber light, not on red. The driver's decision to stop or proceed depends on many factors: your speed, distance from the intersection, size of the intersection, and especially what's behind you and how fast they're coming behind you. Entering an intersection on amber, if it's safe to do so, of course, is perfectly fine and legal. But in the context of this short video I'm showing, not giving way to oncoming traffic is unsafe and not legal. Once again, this isn't about proving a point. It's about educating drivers so we are all safer on the roads. If you'd like to see the full comment thread and discussion, you can check it out on our Driving School WA Instagram and TikTok. Thanks for watching.